Hello everyone! Welcome to another stream of Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. Last time we played this, we dived into the Reverie corridor and did a couple of things.
Okay.
And now we're gonna do it again. I got every single thing, by the way. Every single stone, every single redstone, every single everything. So, yay! We'll unlock them all right now.
Nice. I'll hold on to it.
Sadly, we got nothing new there. But this is gonna be the big one.
Who knew we'd get so lucky?
Tita's Mechanicat. That's pretty cool.
Ceiling stones.
Alright, remember to do that. Now let's see what minigame we unlocked. Hey Angel Love, what's up? Welcome to more trails. And hey Mafia Babe, what's up? It's good to see you too. New stage for that, I will not be doing that. Now here's the real meat of the thing. Here's the real thing. It stars the magicians. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm doing good. Did my normal usual wake up routine and now I'm here again. And the final one is The More Things Change, starring Lecter. And is that Chloe there? No more ceiling stones. Ah, man. So let's see. Not Tita's towel. Tita's Mechanicat. Oh, it's like the old Tita. You know what? Let's have it. As cool as the wings are, let's have this returned. Hey Pistol Hall, you're dying of boredom? Well, you're just in time, cause it's Trails time. I hope you're ready. Haunted Mansion was really good. Ooh, nice.
Rendering browsing interface.
Maybe one day I'll watch it, huh? I wouldn't mind. I'd like to watch it. Anyway, let's begin, everyone. You have to clean your room. Oh no. I wish you luck. Unless you are done already. Alright, let's begin the first of the stories. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Wait for me. Ah! Ah! Oh dear, this is why I told you not to run. Master, come quick.
Oh, what's all the fuss? Oh, you poor thing, you've grazed your knee. It hurts, Mommy.
Need to work on your bed and clean up your sewing stuff. I wish you luck, Pistol Hall. You'll get it cleaned up in no time.
Make it go away with your magic.
Mommy knows just the spell for this. Pain, pain, go away.
Huh? That's not magic, Master.
Oh, maybe not, but it works just like it. Pain, pain, go away.
You're silly, Mommy.
And once more for good measure, go away.
So when everyone in chat is hurt, just say that, alright? I spent my early years in an ordinary town. My mother was from a remote region, but moved there after marrying my father, and although he died not long after I was born, my mother chose to remain there, and we lived as a happy family of 2. Of course, given my tender age, I understood little of the situation. I had no way of knowing where my mother was born either. All I ever concerned myself with was the 2 of us, and the elder cousin who came to play every so often. They were my world, yet as with all halcyon days, they were not destined to last. What did you just say? I said that Isola won't be coming back again. She's gone somewhere far, far away, too far for any of us to go and pick her up. That can't be true. Mommy would never just leave me. She wouldn't. Sniff, where? I won't tell you not to cry, but considering that her blood flows within you, you have a right to choose the life you want to lead. Come with me to your mother's home, the village of Erin. Meet your familiar. She's going to be family to you from now on. Give her a name, Emma. Oh, what a pretty black kitty. A name, What about Celine? Suits me well enough. Nice to meet you, Emma. You're going to become a first-rate witch with me at your side. I won't accept anything less. Yay, nice to meet you too, Celine. I'm gonna be just like Mommy one day. You'll see. Scree! Heh, even Granio seems to be celebrating. It's been a long time since I last saw Emma this happy. Now we can breathe easier, if only a little. Agreed, it's up to us to watch over her now. I've got Vita, my grandmother, and even Celine at my side now, so it wouldn't be fair for me to complain about being lonely. Vita's gone? Granios too? And he didn't even try to stop her? That foolish girl, what was she thinking, throwing her lot in with the society of all things? I shouldn't have seen the signs, or I should have seen the signs earlier. How could I have been so blind? I'm always like this, always failing to notice what matters until it's too late. Just forget about her, Emma. She has nothing to do with us anymore. You need to think about... Emma! Damn it, Rose, you idiot! Sniff, why did everyone leave me all alone? Why? First Mom, then Vita. I wish I was stronger. I wish I was strong enough to fight the urge to cry. You're not alone, Emma. You're now ready to handle the truth, so awaken, my darling daughter. Oh, a dream. I remember it now. I was cleaning grandmother's room and then... I haven't had that dream in quite a while. The one where I have to relieve Vita and my mother leaving me all over again. But I don't remember the dream ever ending that way before. It's cause something's going on here. Is this what I think it is? Daydream. Wishes of a witch. After the war ended, I traveled across the land with Celine as a wandering witch. We spent several months ensuring that all the spirit veins had returned to normal in the wake of the Great Twilight, and partway through our mission we returned to Erin to report our progress, but little did we expect what we'd find there. I hope you have a very good explanation for this. You never told me that my mother had another diary. Don't expect me to back you up here, Rose. Emma's got every right to be annoyed. But let's not get ahead of ourselves now. You haven't been in Erin for quite some time, and you must be tired. How about I make some of my grandmother? I wasn't trying to hide it from you as such. It's just that it's no ordinary diary, so I put it out of the way where you wouldn't find... In other words, you hid it from me! Eep! I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I swear you were a paleontologist with all the skeletons in your closet, woman. I couldn't agree more. Oh, snap. Vita Clotilde, the Azure Abyss. Vita? Hello, you two. What are you doing here? You've been missing since the war ended. Exactly. And then you just pop up like it's the most natural thing in the world. Haha, well, I wasn't expecting fate to draw me here either. Care to explain how a diary my master wrote during your travels ended up here? We were told that her death was an accident in an unknown location. What are you keeping from us? Very well, I can see there's no getting out of this. This all began 2.5 years ago, not long after you left the village for the academy, Emma. One day, an owl appeared, parcel in tow. Opening it, I found a diary and a brief message saying to give it to you when the time is right. Wait, witches in the Middle Ages used to communicate using owls. And Isola's familiar was a white owl to boot. Indeed, though hers was not the owl that came to me, I can only assume that she gave those items to it just before her passing. Your dog's waiting for you outside the door. Aww. Good puppy. Give her a big hug for me, alright? Evidently, there was more to her final journey than she told any of us, because it seems that the pages of that diary will only come to bear the truth when you take it to a specific location. That explains why most of the pages are blank. You couldn't be more precise? A specific place doesn't help us much. I would if I could. I know little more about all of this than you do. Still, now that I've told you this much, Can you honestly say that you wouldn't have become preoccupied with this if you had found out just before banishing the Twilight? Well. He's very short. Oh, your puppy is? Ah. Alright, I'll spare you my wrath this time. Still, I can't believe that we happened upon this the moment the Twilight ended. Oh, I'm sure that was no coincidence. I imagined she influenced the laws of causality with her magic so that you would find it when you were ready. Hee, she really did go to a lot of work here, but I'd expect no less from the witch I respect above all others. Hey, I'm right here, you know. So if I can read this, I can finally find out more about my mother. If we can find where we're supposed to take it, at least, this is gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Allow me to save you the trouble. Zeit! A wolf? Zeit, long time no see, my comrade. Several hundred years, I believe. I was not aware that you'd regress so much physically. Did you have to bring that up? Wait, if you've known our grandmother for that long, then you must be the divine wolf who once watched over the Septarian of Crossbell. What? Things seem to have been unsettled in Crossbell ever since the war ended. Does that relate to why you are outside of it at all? Is your puppy like this puppy, by the way, Pistol Hall? Is he a divine wolf? Indeed. That is one reason I have been traveling around the continent. While on my journey, I happened to find something strange, something that I thought you ought to be informed about, such as, it so happens that a white ruin of some sort appeared in Osgiliath Basin not long ago, one that appears to be of gnomish origin. What? Could that be what we're looking for? Perhaps the diary is reasonable. Sounds like it's worth looking into either way. It does, although as much as I'm itching to go straight away, we don't know what might be waiting for us there. We should prepare ourselves before we set off. I shall accompany you after letting the villagers know that I'm leaving. You haven't been here in some time, Vita. You should at least say hello to everyone. I suppose that wouldn't hurt. Once we made the rounds, we should head for the teleportation circle at the village center. We're just flat out exploring the village now.
Long since I visited the witch's village.
Then we ought to be showing you around. There is much to see.
You come too, Vita. If only to say hello to everyone who's missed you.
No need to twist my arm. I sort of wanted to see if anything's changed.
And did something change? Aw, I thought we can control Zeit. Aw, leaving already, Emma? You just got here. You got Miss Rose and Miss Vita and a wolf, apparently? What the heck? So weird. Alright. Let's get a move on. Got an email just now. Oh no! Looks like I have 7 days left to live. Oh no! Anyway, let's see who else is here. No one upstairs. It's cool to be in this place again. The village that we spent so much time in Xenoblade 4. Or not Xenoblade. Trails 4. Ultima, you stupid idiot. Anyone here? Is that who I think it is, Rose? That's right, one that's spoken of, he's Zeit. Just as I thought. Oh my god, the splendid, blah 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 blah. Think I Divine Wolf? Divine Wolf. Okay? Divine Wolf! Alright, let's check out the other things. I forgot about this thing. Familiar Loki. You're heading to the hot springs before you go. Let's see my new talent Loki's been practicing. Cue. Come on, show them the Granny Rose impression we were just practicing. How is it supposed to be an impression of me exactly? Curiosity is killing me, but I'm a little scared at the same time. Alright, well you do that. I'm gonna go do some more exploring. No, that leads to the end. We don't need to be there. Fortune teller's house.
Doing well, my listeners? Misty here, and tonight I'm taking Abendheim on the road. Where? The hometown of yours truly. I'm visiting someone who used to keep me out of trouble.
You have to record your show now? Try not to give hints that'll give us away.
We're in this village. No! Thank you, little fortune teller, for your rousing prediction. Herbalist. Any herbalists here? Yeah, there's a few. Later. Anything else? One more place. Orbital factory. I guess this guy doesn't have actual, like, stuff to sell us. Alright. Let's go. Let's get out of here now. Ivory Shrine we're going to. Assuming we've got everything we need. Let's go! We use long-range teleportation magic to jump to Osgiliath Basin, and this is what we found there. We found a god! Oh. Just a tower. Oh, this looks like the place. This must be where Isola hid the truth. I certainly can't imagine a new spirit shrine showing up right now to be mere coincidence. Mom's diary! It's reacting to the shrine! Isola must have created it with her magic, so she really did plan for this place to appear as soon as that diary was found. An elaborate undertakings, to say the least, and so varied character for Isola. Ever thanks for telling us about this, Zeit. Not at all. It was no imposition. The rest is in your capable hands. I know little about what is happening, but I wish you well, and now I shall take my leave. Aw, man. He's changed, that one. I never would have pictured him helping others more than absolutely necessary. For a holy beast, he seemed awfully devoted to liberating Crossbell. He and his people have been to Gehenna and back, by all accounts. I'd expect as much after that. Well, Emma, found your nerve? Of course, we're going inside. I can't pass up an opportunity to finally learn what happened to my mother. No matter how solemn the truth may be. Oh, honestly. Kitty form! I've never met this Isola person you're all talking about, so I don't have as much of a stake in this as you do. But I'm your guardian, Emma. We'll see this through to the end together. Thank you, Celine. Naturally, Emma will be along for the ride. It was only because of Isola that I first left the village and came to learn more about the world, so I want to see this through too. I'll be coming as well, both to watch over you two and because I'm Isola's foster mother. I have a team of magicians, everyone. Ivory Shrine. The mana inside seems completely unlike the mana in the shrines that appeared during the wars, perhaps owing to Isola having created it with her own mana. The fact that this shrine still stands a decade after her passing is a testament to her greatness. Indeed, she was always more adept at using mana than most. Well, shall we get started? Are you ready, Emma? I am. Let's be off. Aspire to be like Emma. I hope you are. You know what? You will be like Emma. What aspirations of Emma do you want to be, Mafia Babe? That's the real question here.
Yeah! The structure appears to be simple enough.
Simple, yes, but it is a proper spirit shrine. We'll have to approach it as such.
Of course.
Yeah, this music's great. I am fan of music. A feather? A white feather. Steel yourselves, everyone. Uh-oh, we're under attack. It would appear this is a trial before us. Ready yourself, Emma. I was born ready.
Very well. I shall be your opponent.
Alright. Then a move. Oliver. Emma is pretty cool. Flare.
Marcus, activate!
Galleon Fort. Alright, here we go, guys. Oh!
I'll restore you.
The real question is, do you want the purplish hair too? That's the real question.
Here.
Firebolt! Darn it.
I'm rather worked up. Ha! Darn! It's my turn. Yeah!
Oh boy, this is gonna be a rough one, isn't it?
How?
This is gonna be a rough one.
I will share my magic.
That helps. Auto whatever is gonna help us a lot.
A fine performance all around.
100%. You'll get it. You'll get that purple hair. Piece of cake. Phew. Do you want a cat familiar as well? That turns into a cat girl? More words have appeared. The contents were designed to reveal themselves as we overcome trials, it would seem. So, what's it say? It's a diary entry that's dated 11 years ago. Something stirs. Something dark and unfathomable, omnipresent in Erebonia's long history. At times I can sense it in the manner that fills the Empire. None of the stray witches I've consulted can feel it, but I know it can't be my imagination. For the sake of my grandmother and for all the others in the village who saw me off, and so that my daughter pupil and I can keep living happily together, I resolved to look into the matter, first by venturing to the spirit veins across the land. This is from before Mum set off on her final journey. So she discerned the existence of Ismelga's curse before anyone. That's my pupil for you, and the most capable wandering witch of them all. Whatever the case, it seems we still have a ways to go to the heart of the shrine. Assuming there's another trial awaiting us, there may very well be more new information as well. Let's keep at it, shall we? Yes, you're right. Mom. Well, you have to be a good witch if you want to be like Emma, Mafia babe. Gotta go to Hogwarts, learn the spells, and then boom, you'll be just as good as her, if not even better, in no time at all. We find ourselves in another open locale, so presumably... Oh, you glitched it, Celine. Or you jinxed it, rather. Oh god, look at this. Indeed, I expect the trial's challenge to eclipse that of the prior. We had best not let our guards down.
I guess we can do this.
I guess we can do this.
Ha!
Nice delay.
Rat?
Uh-huh.
Marcus, activate!
Very well.
Cut!
Uh-huh. Out of the circle. That is frustrating. That is really frustrating. Think you can do that? Be a witch.
How's...
I will share my magic!
Thank you. A fine performance.
The book! The book! The more time I spent investigating legends of old, the more confident I became in my theory, which concerned the Great One that came to be from our ancestors' conflict. I was convinced that the ominous blight lurking in the Empire was the very Great One. We witches are not involved, which makes the gnomes the most likely culprits. I can't even imagine the devastation that would result from a collision between the Hexen clan and the gnomes. I've been hesitant to tell grandmother about all of this as a result. Neither do I want to trouble my daughter or my pupil, and so I shall resolve this matter on my own. Lately, however, I feel as though I'm being watched. Perhaps someone has learned of my intentions. I say let them come. I'll gladly be the bait if it leads to information on the gnomes. Oh, that silly girl. If only she had more of a penchant for troubling us. Hang on a minute. For troubling us. This sheds a whole new light on something she once inquired. She asked one day what I knew about the gnomes. I hadn't the answers to her questions at the time. Looking back, this is what led me to look into the black records and the rivalries. The pieces are finally falling into place. She went up against the gnomes alone. Then the real cause of her death was... I fear as much myself, but surely all will be revealed when we fill the last pages. Let us press on. Let's go! Woo!
There!
We're not at the bottom. Well, we kind of are, but not really. Man, we don't have a lot of, healing stuff, do we?
I feel much better now.
Another open area, which brings us to our next trial. Oh boy. We must be especially prudent.
Let's begin.
We can't do the charges either. That's the most frustrating bit.
Ha! Ha!
Ha!
Ha!
Ha! Fudge. Crap. Oh no.
Darn!
Darn.
Oh!
Oh!
There!
How long is this game? That's the thing. I don't know how long this game is. It said I'm on the last chapter, so...
Look,
That's the best answer I can give. We're on the last chapter,
How's this?
apparently. Oh no, don't tell me that's gonna miss. Oh no, I
I
got
will
that
share
guy.
my magic.
Thank you.
Here I come. Yeah! We did pretty good.
All information I found on the rivalries. And the gnomes trial has been erased now. A silver lining, I was able to learn the identity of my pursuer, one Alberic, chief of the gnomes. By the sounds of it, he is currently conducting biological research as an executive of some abominable cult. But I've learned that Alberic's true form is an astral body that lives as a parasite in the gnomes' descendants. No matter how many times his body is destroyed, he can revive in the body of one of his relatives. But if I do not defeat him now, this world will be engulfed in the war before the seeds of hope can even blossom. I have only one choice. Mom, she must have tried confronting Alberic face to face. I can imagine how that worked out. Hey Joe! Welcome to the stream, how you doing today? The Alberic she describes here is likely his previous, incarnation. Given this diary entry's date of 11 years ago, that seems consistent with my own knowledge. Nothing much today. Awesome. You're just in time for some more story time. And we have a lot of blue orbs to get through. Waiting for Meg's stream. Sounds good. Hopefully soon. Previous Alberic and my mother both fell in battle with one another 11 years ago. I'm so sorry, Emma. It really stings to hear the truth, and yet I can't help but feel happy to finally have closure. She realized something was wrong before anyone and came to within an air of stopping it. Indeed, she was a truly remarkable person, but I expect no less from your mother. I concur, and I can't help but feel encouragement from her discoveries, and underestimated just how deeply indebted to her I was. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Full as the diary may now be, we've still a hither row to explore segment of the shrine. And I can sense a great deal of mana further within. Whatever is in there doesn't seem like the trials we've faced up to this point. Best be careful. I don't know if I told you this, Joe, but did you know that this game is big?
There!
Someone's been streaming for an entire day. Yeah, people can be crazy with streaming.
There!
If I had the energy, I would too. But I don't have the energy. Alright. Game saved. Let's go. Big like many games. Like this game, do you mean? Yes. Yes. Normally, the games like this
should
take...
be it right here. Are you good to keep going, Emma?
Yes. Whatever awaits, I won't run. I'll accept it.
And that's why I'm proud to call you my sister. All right, let's go.
I guess I mean long. Like, the last couple of games I played of this normally took like over 30 streams. 30 streams. And I'm on stream 19 of this game now. So, we got a ways to go. Anyway, let's fight something big now. Well, this is as far as the shrine goes. This particular area feels a little strange. Something's coming. Shovel Knight? Maybe one day, I don't know when. But I do have it, though. An owl! A white owl! Could it be? Yes, this is Isola's familiar. I had thought it long gone from this world. It's like a memory brought vividly to the fore.
No.
Uh-oh. What's happening? I can only assume this is our final trial. Steel yourselves. These denizens of the underworld pose a grave threat.
Let's begin!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. We're in trouble. Damage 100%. I like that. Let's do this.
Cut.
Impression. How about Sobler on the weird flower?
Here!
Very spooky, guys. You know what I like about this game? I like that we can just power ourselves up, get stronger and all that. I don't know about you, but it feels good powering up.
Aww.
And that is my compliment of the game.
I'll fix you up!
Thank you.
How's this?
Saintly force!
I will share my magic!
Heal. Oh no. Oh, you creep.
Yeah!
Of course. Of course, guys, of course.
There!
Sobler!
I'll restore you!
Oh, there goes one flower. Oh no, no, please. Okay, we're fine. And she's awake again.
I shall go.
Alright, let's do a very cool move. Cho, do you want to see something awesome and epic? Wait.
Dance! Azure feathers!
There we go. Now, do you want to see something cool and awesome? Okay.
Let's not be spellbound.
Oh, crimson moonlight veiled in dust. Lend me your power!
Oh boy.
Bewitching blood moon!
She used the blood moon to... for her advantage.
Nothing for the likes of me.
You wish in channel points you had video share so you put something? Huh? Video share, what's that? Oh, what?
Enemies approaching.
What? What?
Huh?
This is what we call not good. This is what we call kinda bad.
I shall go.
Well, this is kinda cringy. Like you can type a meme vid and it pops up. That might distract from the game though.
A chance. Take this.
It would be cool for like a game I can just derp around in. For a game like this though, might be a bit tough.
It's all me.
Oh boy.
Wonderful, no?
Alright.
I will share my magic.
Thank you.
Hey Cho, wanna see something cool again?
To the aria of the abyss!
Here we go.
Humankind are evildoers, shackled by emotion. Fury, misery, agony, enmity. Behold, for it longs to be forever at your side!
They're all just getting sucked in. Yay!
A fine performance all around.
I did it! I continue to impress even myself.
Is this a church now? Kind of.
I still have room to grow.
The church where damned souls get sent to Gehenna.
I'm just that good.
I'm just that good. Yeah. Gosh darn it.
Have some power. All right, careful.
Uh-oh. This is what we call an uh-oh, guys.
So it's on me,
Yep, it's on you. This is kind of bad.
I will go.
Here I come.
What? 9 lives. Oh, cures ailments. Man, I'm gonna do that. Alright, this can get crappy. This is kind of miserable. Everyone's walking out of the thing. These look even cooler. Yeah, looks like things are getting cooler and cooler.
I'll restore you. Thank you.
Yeah. Next.
How's this?
Here we go. Here's another cool move. Ultima right now. What? Me being shocked? Ah! You could say that, yeah. help this person.
I'm going.
Goodbye. Oh, in danger.
So it's on me.
I'm in danger. I missed.
We did pretty good.
Ah, we're fine. We're fine.
I did it.
I continue to impress even myself.
I still have room to grow.
Phew, that was close. Did we win? That's the final trial done and dusted. I'd say we passed with flying colors. It's resonating? So it seems. I sense there's a message for us. Let's hear it then.
Emma.
Mother?
You found me, didn't you, Emma? I am so proud of the exceptional witch you've no doubt become. I'll admit it may have been a little mean of me to test you like this, but I knew you would rise to the challenge.
Are we communicating with the past? No, that's not it.
It's a projection, created by her familiar's lingering thoughts.
I'm about to face the chief of the gnomes. I know this battle is destined to end in our mutual demise, but I must see it through. This I have learned by peering into the future. This very act is taboo. In doing so, I have meddled with the threads of fate. Yet I feel no regret in learning how my life ends, because I know this will lead to a better future. Not just for my beloved daughter, but for all the Empire.
None of this was any reason to willingly throw your life away. All I wanted was to have you there with me. We could have found a better future together. So why? Why did you have to?
I'm sure you're standing there raising your objections, wailing and cursing my choice. I am so sorry for leaving you on your own, Emma. I won't ask you to forgive me. You have every right to hate me for what I did, but I want you to know that the days I spent with you were my greatest treasure. That's why I'll do anything to secure you a future where you can live unburdened, happy. I will fall with the chief and alter fate, so that those destined to one day face Ishmelga will have a fighting chance. I'm so sorry for asking so much of you, Grandmother. Thank you for raising Emma into such a fine young woman. May you live a long, happy life after your mission is over.
Silly fool. I'll live enough for the both of us. That's a promise.
You must be there too, right, Vida? There's a lot that not even I can see about the road you have chosen. But you should know that everyone loves you more than you realize. So, rein in those reckless impulses, huh? I'll come back and haunt you if you make Emma cry too much.
Always with a sense of humor. I'll try, Master. I'd be a lousy excuse for a student if I didn't.
I'd also like to say something to Emma's new familiar, Celine.
Me?
You'll have a lot to shoulder with all the trouble the girls will give you. Emma, Grandmother, and Vida, everyone I wanted to be there for. You'll be there in my stead. Knowing they have you gives me the strength and clarity I need to walk this solemn road. Thank you so much.
You've got it. Leave everything to me.
Finally, to my dear Emma. I had a good look at what the future has in store for you. You will throw yourself headlong into your studies, then leave the village to carry out your duties as a witch. You will find fulfillment and friends in the halcyon days of school life, affection overflowing, and despite many worry along the way, you will become a fine witch, capable of saving the Empire from the great twilight. Oh, how I wish I could hear stories of your exploits, but I am content, simply knowing what a wonderful journey lies in wait for you.
Hey, Meg. How you doing today? What's up?
Oh, Mother.
I'm certain beyond doubt that you've no shortage of things you now hold dear. Connections that can weather any storm. Always follow your heart, Emma. The world needs you and your power. But that you already know. I'll be rooting for you. Now and forever. As much as I hate to leave you, it seems I'm out of time. So goodbye, everyone. I love you.
Hey, Horror Master as well. How you doing today? I'm surviving, thanks. I'm doing well. His IQ is 1. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you all. That was a very nice message.
Thank you, Mother. I love you too.
Oh, the spirit shrine is gone. I feel almost sad to see it disappear, but it successfully served its purpose. This is the best outcome for everyone. I suppose you're right. You sure are looking brighter, Emma. You think? If I am, it's because I finally have the resolve to follow my heart. Oh, this relates to what Isola said before she disappeared, I assume. Yes, she gave me the encouragement I needed. Watching YouTube, Fall Guys, pizza rolls for lunch. Delicious! Glad the raid got you some follows. Did it got you back to where I were? I need one more follow for that to get back to where I was. But it did help, Meg. It did help, my gosh. By a long shot. When my current journey is over, I intend to leave the Empire. My wanderings will take me far beyond this land I've always known, across the entire continent, for I want to protect it all. What? That's quite the lofty goal. Trust me, I know. But as we traveled around and met people of all stripes in our fight against the Great Twilight, I found myself thinking, Zemuria has faced all kinds of supernatural crises. The Ariel and Liberal, the Azure Tree and Crossbell, and plenty more on our home soil. Then there's the Blazing Demon, who supposedly came from a different world entirely. It all made me realize that there is so much I do not knowing about what lies beyond the Empire's borders, and so much I could help with. So from now on, I don't want to live in the shadows of Erebonian history. I want to see all of creation with my own 2 eyes. Sounds like a fine dream to me, one I can enthusiastically support. I remember being surprised at just how big the continent I was when I joined the society. There's so much you can learn from wandering the world, and above all, it's fun to be free. Says the local orchard's poison apple. Think it was Meg, but you don't know if he's here today. Wait, who are you then? Are you a fake Meg? Dun 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 dun. Rated Ultima yesterday. I don't know, could be anyone. Could be myself. At this point, I think any further effort to obfuscate our existence from the world after the Great Twilight would be a waste. I'm also certain that you would never use magic for evil, unlike a certain other witch I can name. Still, if you left the Empire, that would mean I'm no longer watch over you. Ultimately, I'm not sure if I can sign off on this with a clear conscience. That just sounds like you don't want to let her leave the nest. Don't worry about her so much. She'll be fine. I'll be with her wherever she goes. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans. Why do you get to be with her and I don't? I'm not planning to leave the Empire just yet, Grandmother. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh yeah, this tiny girl in the middle, by the way, guys. That's apparently Emma's grandmother. Crazy, huh? You're his clone, Mug-san. Oh my god, you're a mugger? Do you mug people? Haha. On that note, I think it's about time to depart. Emma, Celine, I look forward to seeing you both again one day. And Grandmother, do make sure you exercise from time to time, or you'll put on weight before you know it. Mind your own business, you brazen hussy. Hope to see you soon too, Vita. Take care of yourself. I wish I could teleport like that. Eat mugs for dinner. I see she still doesn't know how to keep that mouth of hers shut, but she doesn't seem to have become more personal since I last saw her. Maybe the end of the Great Twilight signaled the start of something new for her. perhaps so. It's not as though everything is suddenly back to how it used to be, but she did remind me of the old Vita today. That she did, sass and all. She just dipped. Yep. He out of here. Well, shall we make our way back to Erin? I think we should. We haven't finished cleaning your room yet. Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be found in there? There aren't any, I swear, that I remember. Says the woman who was hiding a literal magic diary of life-changing importance. I say we tear the room apart. I'll start. The end. We beat the game, guys. We did it. It's over. Nah, just kidding. No, we did not. We're not even close.
Slab of Reminiscence activated.
Alright, that was a cool story. On to the next one. Bruh, I know, right? That was only a side story. That was only a little section of this game. A little pebble that's a part of the real game. Finally made it. Have you heard from AZ? I haven't, actually. I wonder where he is. Lecter. He could be on vacation, for all we know. I'm not too worried. He's fine. Aren't you? You've always got something wild going on, don't you? Hey now, I got permission this time. I'm late as hell, as all hell, though. Hope they're not mad. He's getting the milk. Cool. I wish him luck with that. Lucy Sayland! Claudia Van Aslis! Oh. Good to see Claudia again. It's been a very long time since we've seen Claudia. Sorry for the wait, ladies. Wait is putting it mildly. Lucy was just saying you might have stood us up. Gonna lurk? Alrighty. I have a good time to lurk and... Come on, can a guy get a little love for how hard he worked to make time for this? I got attacked by foreign spies on the way here and everything. The odds of that happening are, with our current international climate, are 0. You'll need to put some work in your tall tales, and if you're ever so much as 1 minute late when meeting us again... You wish you weren't. Now sit down. You're so funny, Lucy. I can't get a little leeway with our first time meeting outside of work in 3 years. How are you doing, Sieg? Being a good guard? Scree! We saw Chloe here all the way in the first game. A perfect guard, in fact. He's been vigilant since I came to Erebonia for the wedding. And today's my last day here, so I really am glad we could all find the same time. I'll find the time to get together. I wish it could have been earlier, but I've been swamped with work ever since the war's end. It did allow me to come back for business in the Remiferian embassy, at least, so it worked out in the end. You've mainly been checking up on the Remiferians who returned to the Empire after the war. Yeah? That, plus a few other thingamajigs, and some follow-ups with the Sayland Company. That is, all correct and all confidential. Dare I ask how you came to know my itinerary? Dare you don't, but I can slip out a few of the secret updates I'm privy to. From what I hear, the extra Mira and finer details of the preparations we are paying out to the other countries have been finalized. It's not much more than a modified version of the second proposal. You should get the official notice next month. Well, alright, I can save my long overdue smack for next time. Thanks, Lecter. I'll let my grandmother know. Speaking of updates, Jill and Hans asked me to deliver messages to you both. To Lecter, they, Jill mostly, said, "Clock's ticking, hurry up and apologize." To Lucy, they, Hans mostly, said, "Let's all hang out soon. We miss you, heart." What? They still remember sweet innocent me? And please, tell them I'm too busy to kissing government ass to kiss theirs too. I think a genus get-together would be fun personally. The timing might work since I heard Leo's back in Liberal. He also said something about coming here for a conference. Here? I haven't been keeping an eye on him since he made it to the top school in Lemon. He better not be trying to ambush me. Hehe, talking like this is bringing back a whole flood of memories. Same for me. It's like we're right back in the student council room. I'm so glad you came back to us. So am I. I would have been happy enough that you came through the other side of the war safe and sound, but it also seemed to lift that shadow that's been weighing you down. Now you can finally smile from the heart again. Heh, think some would be quick to point out that I don't deserve to with how I don't know, help start the damn thing. Well, we won't be among them. To us, you're a dear friend from our academy days. If you're one of them, though, then better late than never to do all the good you can, so you can put the rest of us at ease. Listen to you. I screwed up big thinking Genus was a good spot to go undercover. Much fun as I had there at the time. Oh, looks like it's me. Arundel speaking. Again? Ugh. Got it. I'll be right there. What's wrong? Sorry, something's cropped up. What's my progress on the game? I'm on the final chapter. I guess that's progress right there. I'm slowly getting through the Reverie corridor. I'll be back as soon as I can, but you two can keep going without me. Bye. And here I thought I was swamped. I heard there's been no shortage of fires to put out in the intelligence division since the Chancellor's passing, but yeah, I don't like that fake smile he put on. Scree! The more things change. That same morning. Alright, we're having a day in the city. Look at that castle. Imagine if you guys lived in that castle. The Imperial Diet is going to be more of a problem than military HQ. All of a sudden, they're happy to flaunt their authority again like the Inspectorate. Makes about the last thing we need. Now that the military's been downsized, intelligence is what's going to keep the Empire safe. How could they not get that? Well, we brought ourselves a half a year to finish this so-called restructuring. We'll need to make something of it, even if it's just for show. If I might be permitted to speak. Lecture. A detailed proposal on how a restructured intelligence division could look has already been submitted. Our division as it stands was based on the old army. Change has been long overdue. There's no better time to bring it up to modern standards than now, I say. We've already rejected that proposal of yours. Your ideas may sound pretty on paper, but the flexibility you're looking for is no more than childish idealism. Our division has more important things to focus on. Stop being a dreamer and think like the officer you are supposed to be. I think we've wasted enough time discussing the topic of restructuring for one day. As long as the Empire needs us, we need not worry about this division's future. The rest will work itself out. Our concern is more that the general state of affairs, both at home and abroad, has crumbled since the war. Brace yourselves. And by our, I do not include you. It must be nice to idle away the time while the rest of us are up to our necks in work. May as well not even have a seat at this damn table. I do hope you're at least aware of who is responsible for the perilous situation we found ourselves in. I like the chance to restore my name as much as anyone else, sir. With how much I ordered everyone around in the past, however, I think it's for the best if I keep my head down for a while. Heh, from teacher's pet to class clown. Oh, how you've fallen. It's hard taking responsibility for screwing everything up, Don't worry, you still have plenty of time to suck up to your new superiors. Who? You sure you're not gonna be handed the pink slip by the time I gotta suck up to you?
You watch your mouth. Just get out of here. It's impossible to get anything done with you in the way.
As you wish, sir.
Damn boy causes nothing but trouble whether he's here or isn't.
Have you anything else to add, Hubert? I do. Prince Oliver's honeymoon is still due to process as scheduled. Hope he's okay.
Living here's always okay. I gotta stretch.
There you are. The meeting's over. Hey, Hubert. Another hard day at the office, huh? Sorry you're having to deal with all the crap I used to on top of your own. I wouldn't have to if you didn't try stirring up trouble whenever you're in the raw... Whatever. I know I'm wasting my breath here. I managed to get the foreign intelligence budget passed at least. Just a stopgap until the new ID is established, but we could use every mirror we can with the way the CID sniffing around. Hats off to you, Mr. Chief of Foreign Intel. Just where would we be without promising youngsters like you? Your wisecracks are why they kick you out, you know. I know you don't care if they treat you like trash and resist with every pull, of course. But still, keep doing what you have to do here to get things done. I'm trying, but they aren't making it easy. I swear, I'm gonna be old and gray by the time we pass a proper restructuring plan. If they keep acting like they were today, for sure. 15 years isn't a long time for the ID to be established, but it's plenty of time for them to go get set in their ways. Yeah, any longer and the cracks in the foundation will start to crumble till there's nothing left. Think it's about time we went out with the old in with the new, if you catch my drift. Can you say that kind of thing out loud while we're... Can you say that kind of thing out loud? Out while we're in the building? Well, we both know I'm better at talking up the higher-ups here than you are, so if you plan on starting something, let me in on it. We've been together since we were junior agents. I can make this work. Can't beat someone having your back. I'm counting on you, Hubert. So you're missing just 2 things? Well, there's 2 more stories left after this, and then we can actually do more plot.
Hello, sir.
Lecter? Sir? Go to Crossbell and assess the situation before the signing ceremony. Even you can do something this simple, I hope. With respect, why? I thought we had an entire unit deployed for that very task. I don't want to see your set foot back in this office for at least a week. What a nice guy. Ugh, he's not even trying to hide that he's giving me pointless work to keep me out of his hair. Didn't you want to keep your head down? There's nothing to gain by causing a scene right now. Just do what he says, and no slacking off because it's pointless either, you hear? Yes, I hear. I don't need you getting on my case too.
So Lecter's going to Crossbell.
Trains!
You like trains? I like trains.
Man, that's so unfair. Why are you getting all the blame? Comes with being the easiest Iron Blood to target, I guess. So you're really up for sticking around the intelligence division? Yeah, I think it's fun. Besides, I think it'd be smarter to say. Being on the inside will let me help Reen, Eustace, and all our other friends too, right? Yeah, good call. Just try not to leak classified information left and right. Look who's talking.
Fair.
So that leaves just you now, huh? You disbanded your unit the morning of the war, right? Klein mentioned me being real confused why everyone had their assignments changed out of nowhere. Lecter, you didn't. I didn't know how things were gonna end. I just figured that's how the Great Twilight plan panned out. It was good for my guys to have options, that's all. Okay. I can't see everything. I'm sure as hell didn't see you coming back. I kicked Altina out while I could. She's starting to find her own way in life, and I don't want our mess getting in the way of that. Let her keep access to our secure line if it helps you feel better. You did?
Hee hee, thanks.
The next stop is Trista. Trista, when disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
That's my stop. Surprised you can't Surprised you can't just call him if you need to do the reach out to Thor's. I've been out of service for a while. Gotta make it formal, you know. Haven't seen any of the instructors in ages, so I want to say hi. Nothing wrong with that. Well, since you're going anyway, you think you could deliver this for me? Milliam a single letter. Just give it to one of the instructors and ask them to read it out loud. Anyone will work. Okay, I guess. See you later, Lecter, and take it easy. Lemon squeezy. Wait, the train's still moving. Milliam, don't jump off. The train's still moving. Things sure have changed, but I think it's all for the best. It's easy enough to see that history won't be kind to Gileath Osborne. With blood and iron, he expanded his empire's reach through enough schemes and invasions to drag the continent into the depths of war. He might go down as one of the most evil men who ever lived. If lives weren't lost in his wake, they were derailed beyond repair. Some might say that my life was one of them, not that I care much. He had a clear goal he wanted to achieve and the will to see it through. That meant something to me. He never verbalized what his goal was, mind. I'm sure Claire and Rufus weren't aware either. But since the moment we met that fateful spring 15 years ago, I could sense the true nature behind his ambitions. I imagine he could see how similar I was to him, that we had a gift for seeing the big picture and the path to reach the ends of our means, But while all he wanted to do was give up and fade away, he was set on using every tool at his disposal for the sake of his goal. Seeing the way he worked may have been an even bigger shock than my dad's letter. Maybe I was captivated by how he could do what I couldn't. And maybe history will see him as immoral, but I won't. He wasn't. Gonna go watch some YouTube. Alrighty, Joe. See you soon, alright? Tomorrow, maybe it'll be more intense and crazy. And hey, Nicholas, what's up? I'm doing good, how are you? Loved his country, people, saved them, role of the villain. No doubt he deemed his ruthlessness a must to realize his vision, but I also think there was more to it than that. Throwing his whole being into a singular goal was all he could do to keep his fragile sense of self from collapsing, to move forward, never thinking of when the last string holding his psyche together would snap. But it was whatever it took, for it took everything he had to give it to make his one dream come to light. Then that was the price worth paying. That's how he chose to live. You're doing all right.
When I chose to become an Ironblood, I made a promise to myself.
Stop in to say hi. I'm gonna do your own Oni UK? Or YK? What's the hat? Well, thanks for popping in for a bit, Nicholas.
I swore that if he ever strayed from his path or reached his breaking point, I would stop him by taking his life. That became my goal. It gave me a reason to remain in this world, even when I'd been unable to stop my dad. Of course, the one who settled things for the old man ended up being Schwarzer, his real son.
Oh, you're gonna stream, I gotcha. I wish you luck.
There's no shortage of fires that need putting out right now. One wrong move, and the continent is liable to fall apart. Atoning for putting it in the position it's in through rebuilding the Empire is a good, honest goal. It's something worth doing. But at the same time,
it's still too early for you to lose hope. Come with me and discover what your purpose in this world may be. Rah.
I think I've lost my purpose in life all over again, old man.
The next stop is Keldic. Keldic, when disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind. Must have dozed off. Need to stop letting my guard down so much lately. So, you're coming for me or not? Your odds are way better if you do it before we reach the next station, you know. Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't count on there being this many pros. Of course we're pros. We're the division's elites. Well, I'll be damned. Oh, well. Did you have a good nap, Lecter? Major Arundel, Lecter here, got duped. So it was your unit, huh? This'll be a dumb question, but I'd feel weird if I didn't ask. What are you trying to do here, Hubert? I don't like this any more than you do, trust me. But I need you dead, and this was the most surefire way to get it done. You've gotten out of so many situations that would have killed a man even 10 times over in the past, even live combat. Your intuition is something else to have helped you survive this long. That's why we prepared something even you won't be able to snake your way out of. Don't tell me. Uh-oh. Life sure dealt you a hell of a bad hand, huh? You might have won big when you earned the Chancellor's favor, but now you're hanging onto your job by the skin of your teeth. It almost hurts to watch a peer rise and fall the way you did, but don't worry, I'll make good use of you if no one else will. Ha ha ha. All those years spent together and this is what it comes to, huh? But sure doesn't sound like this came from the boss. So, who's out there wants my head gift wrapped up with a pretty bow? Could it be the CID?
You son of a bitch!
Foreign intelligence is your bag, so I'm no expert, but I don't need to be to see how they've been shaking things up. Calvard's new president is heading it now, no? Can't say I blame you kissing a crumbling agency goodbye when the renovations the other side's already got done are so pretty.
Major, if we don't...
I know. Oh, how I hate people who are too smart for their own good, but this is the last time you get to put that brain of yours to use, so I'll let you have it. Goodbye, Lecter. Have fun in Gehenna. Well, guess Lecter's gonna die, guys.
Well, what? Impossible! How could none of them...
No. She was pretending to get off at Trista. I could kiss you, White Rabbit. You got the timing down pat.
I don't want your kisses.
No, he's fine. Look who's saved. Millium to the rescue. That letter wasn't even for the Academy. You can't just hand in your notice like that out of the blue.
Damn it, Lecter!
Have you yourself a seat, Hubert. Keep the gun out if you want. I just want to have a little chat. Heh, I'm not falling for that. I'll admit the odds aren't in our favor right now, but I'm not getting off this train until they are. Where in what I said did you hear I'd be setting you up for failure? If you want a housewarming gift for your next home, my head's not the only option you got. You could always tell them about the new intelligence division set up in secret 3 months ago. See, I could spare a little career advice for an old friend.
Wait, what? 3 months ago? These guys are real pros. So much for this plan.
Well, I'm not as stupid as to realize when I've been beat. What do you plan to do with me? Why would I want to do anything?
What?
If you don't mind doing me a favor, of course, it'd help out big time if you stuck your plan to go into the CID.
You're kidding me. You want me to be a triple agent? It's the CID we're talking about. There's no way they won't sniff me out.
Yeah, well, not sure they'll think much better of you as a double agent, but you're right that they're not gonna fall for a half-assed betrayal. We both know what they're gonna say if they catch wind of what happened here. He must have got out of there by cutting a deal with Arundel. So whose lawn looks greener now? I'll let you make the call.
Well, wait, how long have you known?
Since the start, Hubert. I knew since we were juniors that you'd keep trying to follow in my footsteps and aim for the top, as much as I knew you'd never get there, leading to your betrayal. But I had to let it play out. It's what had to be done so I could make my moves without the higher-ups breathing down my neck. You're the same as he was. The whiplash in the scene is crazy. What's whiplash again?
You're no different from that piece of shit, Chancellor.
Oh, I know. Think you can take over reins? I think I can handle it. Don't let it get you down so much. We're all in a difficult position here, so why not scratch each other's backs? As for me, I'll do just about anything to ensure my home of Liberal never suffers another day of tragedy again. Calvert is well on track to becoming the next dominant force in Zamaria. We can't afford to not keep a good eye on it. Let's work as a team to make the goal of the new intelligence division he formed come true. Let's bring stability to Western Zamaria. Oh, fast change of motion. I gotcha. That's how it be. So yeah, all went as planned. The guys tied to the CID are now under control. Good work. This turned out to be quite the operation. Wasn't gonna be any other way. Now we can use talk of the new ID to get internal and external affairs in order. I'll leave deciding how that goes to you. Just don't forget to keep me appraised for that remaining time the old division has left. Haha, sure thing, boss. You're the best. You sure you won't consider sticking around your old post? I'd rather die. I've had enough of handling headaches like you. The only thing that would keep me on is you leaving. Aw, you know you love me. I wouldn't exactly shed a tear if I did leave, though. So what's next on the list? Heading straight to Crossbell? Can't say there isn't stuff bothering me over there, too, but I promised I'd head back to the villa for this afternoon. It's looking like I'll be a little late again, but at least the airship will cut down the time. Catch you later, Chief, and I know you're busy, but try to take a breather here and there. You're no spring chicken. 15 years and he hasn't changed a bit. No, he hasn't. In the present. Excuse me. Alright, don't let the car with that license plate get away again. Something tells me there's people in the Garnier district in the harbor too. Better look into people who started working at the Ladder and in the Opera House around early September. Your instincts never cease to amaze. I must feel for our CID friends who thought they could play hardball against you. It's their own fault. They're the ones who came up to bat. Anyway, think you could send some home for me, Klein? Not a problem. Whew, that's the busy work out of the way. Looks like the division's restructuring is gonna work out okay. Can't say I'm not concerned about the old man sympathizers in the army. Though I wonder if I should be more concerned with how I'm doing nothing but work, work, work. I even ditched the girls to come here.
You're the same as he was. You're not How might man discover your purpose in life?
There's so much I need to do, but I just can't bring myself to do any of it. I think part of it's 'cause I lost my reason for living, but that's not everything.
Even if they aren't on the best terms with them, Claire and Rufus still have families. Milliam and Altina have people they can turn to now too. Everyone's got someone who loves them that they can go back to. But me? Getting close was never really my thing. Every chance I had, I chose to walk away. All that's left of me are the sins I have to atone for. If nothing else, I can at least make it so work's not left a complete mess. Damn it. There I go, thinking about work again. When did I become that kind of guy? Huh?
Scream!
Was that Sieg?
There you are. I've been looking everywhere.
Busted, huh?
Finding you slacking off on a rooftop brings back memories. I'll never forget how much legwork I put in trying to find you at Genus.
Oh, I bet you won't.
I know I won't understand everything that's burdening me right now. I'm sure there are things that, even if you told me, I wouldn't be able to imagine with my upbringing. But I know you're the same person you are now as you were the day we met. When I felt lost and was struggling with my own internal conflicts, you were the one who reached out to me. I've never stopped being thankful for it, Lecter.
You remember all that? I feel bad, but I barely remember anything that happened in school.
Maybe you've forgotten, but we haven't. You were the weirdest student council president ever. A guy who wouldn't know common sense if it hit him in the face. There was no end to your shenanigans, but you also saved us more than we can count. More than we realized at the time. You're really important to us, Lecter. And you always will be. So, please don't suffer in silence. We want you to be your true self in front of us. Even if you can't with anyone else.
That's
I've
nice.
got people too. Guess I just wasn't thinking straight.
They're so cute. The
That
girls
means
are.
the world to me, Chloe. Lucy, I feel like as long as I've got you, I'll never have to worry about losing my way.
What?
Are you alright? You're not delirious from fever or anything.
That hurts, you know. Well, whatever. I'd better get going. I've been hanging up here too long as it is. You good on time, Chloe? You've got a flight soon, right?
I do, but it isn't due to take off for a half hour or so. This isn't an official visit, so Julia is coming to escort me back.
She might be waiting at the landing port as we speak. Jill, Hans, and Leo are in Liberal right now. Isn't that right?
They should be. Oh!
Oh dear. I suppose that means work will have to wait.
If we pass up this opportunity now, who knows when we'll get him next time?
Why are you both talking like that?
You're coming with us.
Wait, what? You're not dragging me all the way to Liberal, are you?
Of course we are. We can finally have that reunion we've been itching for after all this time.
You'll never have a day off if we don't kidnap you.
We can still talk about this.
Nope.
Spare me, please!
And so he was kidnapped. Never seen again. We did it, guys. We beat the game. Yay! That's nice. Save the game again. And there's 2 more left. Let's do Ultimate Wilderness Cooking. Looks like we're learning how to cook, everyone, in this chapter. It was mid-February in the year 1207 of the Septian calendar, 2 weeks before the wedding ceremony of Prince Olivert. Nicholas, former Thor student and employee of the Zemurian Railway Corporation, received a message from Valflame Palace. Almost done. Halfway done with the stories. The palace, it turns out, wanted his help planning the wedding receptions buffet, as the prince was also a Thor's alumnus. In response, Nicholas decided to gather menu ideas from fellow alumni, younger students, and even students from the branch campus. One of those who answers the call was a young student from the branch campus who was far more passionate about cooking than most. Welcome to this place. I'll need a dish fit for a royal wedding that can also be served as a buffet. And the only ones of the judges approve will get the chance, huh? I can't stop thinking about what Sandy and Tita said. Don't get me wrong, we're not saying your cooking style is bad or anything, but a lot of different people will be in attendance, so I think you should avoid anything that'll taste too bitter. Love the endings for the stories, they're very cute. Yeah, I quite like them too. And presentation is important. Most people aren't going to be too into eating bugs and lizards. Huh? Really? I need to aim for something that'll be a hit with the average person. I never realized my cooking was an acquired taste. When I look back, is it true? It is true a lot of people tried my dishes with nervous expressions. I just took it more as nervous excitement. Could it be? Was I really mistaken this entire time? If I was, I'll need to go talk to everyone who tried my food to get their honest opinions. Daydream Ultimate Wilderness Cooking! Yeah, a lot of girls are scared of bugs. I don't mind touching them personally, but even I would have to muster up the courage to put one in my mouth. Being afraid of bugs is definitely not just a girl thing. I would run around catching bugs when I was a child, but I never once thought to eat them. Just the thought of food wriggling around is enough for me to... Agreed, not even once. Think I've said this a dozen times, but food shouldn't be bitter or smelly. I don't mind pungent foods. I actually like your cooking, Freddy, but I also see why most would avoid it. I'd rather have my food smell normal. So would I, but that's why I see trying pungent food was a test of will. As a test of will. I never realized this is what you guys thought of my cooking. Looks like most people's taste buds aren't as cultivated as mine. I'll have to be more conscious of that going forward. If I want to please the masses, then I need to aim for flavors most everyone likes and not make it so pungent. I think something involves wild game would work, but I don't want something too common like deer or rabbit. That narrows it down to... Why, Freddy, what a lovely surprise! How are you? Still drumming up ideas on what to present for the royal wedding? Haha, sure am. That's actually why I called. I'd love to get your input on something. Freddy asked Margarita if she had any thoughts on rare game that would also be palatable for the average person. She then enthusiastically suggested... Rock Patio! So this is West Languedoc Canyon's Rock Patio. If memory serves, Class 7 had to come out this way during one of their special ops. According to Margarita, the legendary game should be around here somewhere. But man, this place is something else. I bet there are all kinds of good stuff crawling inside every nook and cranny here. Enough standing around, time to get hunting. Oh, look at this. I'm this guy. Never played as this guy before.
Those taste great if you sauce them sweet and salty and grill them. Oh, I'm salivating just thinking about it.
Oh. Oh. I gotcha. I'm actually like hunting them. Fudge. Wow, he's annihilating these monsters. Freddy found a wild racambole. Hey, racambole, this stuff's wild grass similar to green onions. It could make for a condiment. At the very least, I could use it as rations. May as well grab some. So I want to see what happens if I run into a monster now. What do you say? We'll give it a test. Oh, I can't run into monsters. I can only stab them. Alright, sounds good. Everything dies now, guys. Everything here is dead. I can break the rocks too. Freddy found rock tripe. Rock tripe, eh? It's a type of lichen that grows on rock walls like this. Doesn't have much flavor on its own, but it could still come in handy. Use it to make a sauce that goes along with the main dish. That's boring. I don't know, though. Maybe it's boring, but it's not time-consuming. Cause who knows how long battles would last if I had to fight every monster here. So I'm okay with this, to be honest. This is saving us a lot of time right now, so I'm very happy. This game is already long enough. Freddy found a beehive. Well, Albie, a beehive is practically a perfect find. Every part of it can be used for something. The recipe won't call for any bees or larvae in this time, but honey is always useful. Honey. You like honey, Mafia babe? I like honey. So I guess we gotta go down there somehow. Huh? I knew I sensed something. I only caught a glimpse of it, but it definitely gave off a different vibe than the other roaming monsters roaming around. That must be the legendary wild game. I guess the hunt is on.
Show yourself, Parsnip Panda. I'll stop at nothing to make a fine cuisine out of you.
Oh my gosh. You think it's yucky and sticky? Aww. Well, good thing is that it never oils, actually. It never actually goes bad. Or at least I don't think it does. Rawr. Rawr. There's some kind of black mist mass on the ground. I thought I was catching a faint whiff of one. It's a black truffle. My senses are on another level today. Crystallizes, yeah. You can't beat the aroma truffles gives you. I can't wait to see how this dish turns out. Truffles, those are actually expensive. Very nice. And finally, the last leg of our journey. I could have sworn that monster I saw earlier ran in this direction. Guess I could scatter some bait to lure it out. Apple! That ought to do it. Come out wherever you are. What monster could resist an apple filled with honey? It's positively delicious. Or take a bite out of me if you want. Aww. Would you look at that pointed nose? It looks like a green raccoon. Margarita was on the mirror. Itching for a fight, are ya? Fine with me. May the best man win, and to the victor goes the meat. Epic battle time. I should have expected a rare monster to be this fast. Need to finish this quickly. Time for a decisive blow. Any longer and the fatigue is going to affect the meat's quality. Next time it goes for a big attack, that will be my chance to finish it.
Oh, nice try, but too slow. The next flurry's gonna bleed you dry. Beast bloodletting strike! Rest in peace, little guy. You fought admirably. I give my word that not a single part of you will go to waste.
Rest in peace, panda creature. And so Freddy obtained the Parsnip Panda's meat. Soon the day arrived for him to present his dish to the review panel. Oh my goodness. It's time to turn things over to our review panel. I, Proud Thor's graduate monk, will be your MC today. Unfortunately, the man behind this whole event, Nicholas, is in a meeting at Valflame Palace about the multi-course menu and can't be here today. Just to remind you all, only dishes that pass our review panel will be served at the Prince's wedding reception banquet. Now let me introduce you to our esteemed panelists. Mwahaha, this ought to be a good time. Let us hope that you satisfy my refined palate. This is my first time judging food, but I'll be giving it my best. Why must I debase myself by dining upon this amateurish attempt at gastronomy? Grrr! Roselia, Machias' co-worker, Inspector Reiner, and Marquise Belland, huh? Nicholas really got around, I see. And while I have no idea how she made it happen, I'm guessing Musi is responsible for the Marquise's presence today. Who can say? Either way, we should get a wide variety of opinions with these three serving as judges. If I recall correctly, Roselia hates vegetables but loves junk food, right? If that's the case, it's pretty easy to imagine what she'll say. Not to be rude, but I expect the inspector's impressions will be the most standard. My granduncle is quite the Epicurean, so he knows a lot about delicacies. So basically they gotta please a little kid, some normie, and a rich bastard. Ahem, warning notwithstanding, yeah. We should get a good balance of opinions like this. Hope everyone participated does their best. With Yuna representing Class 7, we have to cheer her on. Alright everyone, let's put everything we've got into this. It's not like we're actually facing each other, but I'm still excited. Right? Let's do our best. Okay, Annabelle, are you ready? Of course. Hee hee hee, I'm looking forward to seeing what you whip up, Freddy. Wah, likewise. And so each participant began cooking in earnest, with those who finished bringing their dishes before the judging panel. Let the review process begin! Our first dish is courtesy of current student Sandy. Today I'm serving you Lenheim risotto. This is neither an original dish nor a new one. But it's a dish that I know Prince Oliver loved when he was a child. It's very special to him. Please give it a try. This truly warms my heart. Its full-bodied flavor is elegant in its own way, and yet somehow it also feels like the sort of rustic home cooking one's mother would make. The secret behind the complex flavor is the luxurious moon truffle, is it not? And yet it's not even the main star of this dish. It simply serves as an accent to the rest of the ingredients. Exactly. I knew you would notice, Marquis Beled. Of course I would. What do you take me for? Some meat and potatoes backwater bumpkin? That said, I never dreamed a student could prepare something of this quality. It seems I'm in for a fine feast today. All of which is to say this is a quality dish. No complaints from me. It hits the palate so gently that I suspect I'll crave this the next time I have a hangover. Well, wow, that's a big praise, sir. Thank you. I'm quite fond of this rice porridge. No, what did you call it? Risotto? If I were to nitpick, I would say that it's only lightly flavored. Bah, who let this child in here? The degree to which you are incorrect is infuriating. If you can't understand the complexities of this dish, then you have no right to be sitting here. It's too late for us to call in. It's not too late for us to call in a new judge. Grr, excuse me? You have a lot of nerve talking about complexities when you look like you'd suck wine out of a crumpled up napkin. How dare you? Do you realize who you're talking to? You think you're so great. Please, I'm the elder of the Hexen clan. Can the two of you please resolve your differences peacefully? What's this? The judges are going for the jugular with each other. Their antics aside, Sandy's dishes received a high score. Bravo! Let's get things back on track, shall we? Granduncle can be a handful sometimes. Hey. I'm worried about things going forward. It's quite the spectacle. Monk's really handling his job as the MC like a pro. Who do you think is gonna win, guys? Oh, Tita's dish. Next is my dish, one bite pasta. I recommend wrapping a single mouthful's worth of pasta around your fork and eating it in one go. It's fun and filling. I see. Points for straightforwardness. It's perfect for a buffet-style affair. Just looking at it takes me to carb heaven. Tastes just as good as I'd hoped too. Let me see. Bolognese, basil, carbonara, and pepperoncino, eh? The idea of a single bite being filled with so many different flavors isn't bad at all. Yay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Isn't bad, he says. I think the girls earn a bit more praise than that. Dig deep and find some humanity, will you? What? What is your issue, child? Why must you constantly talk down to me? I understand that you're just a commoner brat, but surely whatever some mongrel raised you drilled some manners into you. Just to be clear, you geriatric goat, I'm over 800 years old. If we're going to talk manners, it is you who ought to find a little humility. You've been talking nothing but nonsense this entire time. Grr. Anything going to get scored properly at this rate? I mean, I'm having fun. Same. Either way, it looks like Cheetah's dish got high marks. She'll surely be able to guess you know who's hard at this rate. Enough, Muse. Don't start any more trouble. Now then, we're up next. Cooked gold salmon. The name really does say it all. It looks succulent to be sure, but what makes it so special? Bah, this is why you're all a bunch of amateurs. This is a rare juvenile gold salmon, is it not? They said to be fattier and more delicious than most after coming and going on a unique excursion of sorts. Yes, we knew you'd recognize it, my lord. You truly do know your stuff. I had no idea it was such a rare fish. Rest assured, we put the utmost care into its preparation, sprinkling just a hint of salt before putting it over a carefully controlled flame. I see. With such a special ingredient, you'd be remiss to overcook it. Well, I for one am ready to taste it. This is tremendously delicious. You truly are well versed in the culinary arts. I misread you. And yet you're still talking down to me. I could give you tugs of a creepy sheep's tail about being recognized by you, of all people. They're hot and they're cold, they're yes and they're no. It's quite illogical behavior. Oh, don't you worry about those two. Against all odds, I think they'll get along just fine. Given how rare your key ingredient is, do you think you'll be able to prepare this a second time for the banquet? Fear not. The Imperial Fishing Club also has the full cooperation of the Liberos Fishermen's Guild. There's no fish we can't catch. Hey, Rebel! Haven't seen you in forever, Rebel. Where have you been? Those are my fishing buddies for you. Heh. A juvenile gold salmon, huh? If they win, I'd love to give that a try at the banquet. I'm up next. I present to you the Taste of Zemuria Trifecta. Pretzels apparently originated in the Empire, but now they're enjoyed all across the continent, and each place has their own special take on them. So this time I've made an Imperial-style pretzel, a Crossbell-style pretzel, and a Liberal-style pretzel. The latter is for the bride-to-be, of course. Ah, well conceived, Yuna. I had her make the pretzels not too long ago. I wonder what the Liberal variety tastes like. They smell good. Like, damn good. I'm starving now. We absolutely must have her make some for us later. Very much agreed. Annoyed by your friends. They are sometimes annoyed and worrying too much if their boyfriend likes them. Oh boy. Just have the boyfriend tell her outright. I'm all too familiar with the Imperial style. They're somewhat firm. Crossbell pretzels utilize honey and have a uniquely salty sweet flavor to them. Meanwhile, Liberal's pretzels are soft and doughy. Munch, they taste great fresh out of the oven. And it would appear as though you've used different types of wheat flour for each pretzel. You can tell? Well, in order to replicate the unique flavors of every pretzel variety, I thought it'd be best if I use ingredients from where each one originates. Even use different water. Oh, excellent attention to detail. Pretzels pair deliciously with other kinds of food as well. This is the perfect dish to serve at a buffet. Score! Thank you so much. We wouldn't have thought she'd use different wheat and water for each pretzel. Can't imagine her getting anything less than top marks. My turn then. I don't like it when your friends annoy me. Oh, that happens sometimes. That's just how it goes, you know. My dish is stamina gelato. Red pit viper, soft-shelled turtle extract, garlic and pepper. I took stamina-enhancing ingredients of all types and fixed them into a dessert with Amorica's highly quality sweet honey. That's definitely the kind of thing I'd expect from Margarita, that's for sure. What does it taste like? C'est la vie? Oh, c'est la vie. Does that mean like you're leaving, Mafia Babe, or no? I keep seeing that word, but I don't know what it means. Sorry. I imagine it's the kind of thing you can easily overdose on. Not gonna lie, I kinda wanna give it a try. Just imagine what you'd be able to do after heaping of that instructor Reen. Deep resigned sigh. It's certainly unique. It's not bad. Oh, it's just life. It's just life. I never knew that's what that meant. The spicy flavor of the peppers works surprisingly well here. I like it. I can feel myself brimming with energy. Gah ha ha ha! After this I must head to Rookwell immediately! Oh, just the reaction I'd expected. If only Milliam could have participated as well. But I'll leave that to Eustace and Reen. I'll have to make plenty for Lord Vincent as well. Wow, even Margarita's desserts are powerful. I bet if you had some Tita, you'd be a bit more aggressive. Sandy! Time for the final participant. This is the one. This looks to be a wild game. It's of some kind. Is this raw meat? What kind of farce is this? Are you trying to feed us roadkill from who knows where, and raw at that? I've heard some things that can be eaten raw, but this doesn't appear to be fresh. This meat, it's enveloped in a faint spiritual power. But what is Freddy thinking? I want to believe there's more than meets the eye to this. Yeah, this is Freddy we're talking about. He has to have a plan. Bahaha, my apologies. This is the meat of the fabled Parsney Panda, and this dish is only complete with the addition of soup stock. Combined, they are known in the East as shabu shabu. So that's your plan. Oh, not bad, Freddy. Whoa. Parsnip panda, eh? I've only ever had it once, but I recall it being delicious, and I've heard of shabu shabu before. Naming convention society basically just put the meat in the pot, right? Correct, but not all at once. You only put in how much you're going to eat in the moment. Using your chopsticks, you take a piece of meat and dip it in the boiling water, and once the meat is cooked, you take it out and put the special sauce on it. I see. This seems fun.
So go on. Give it a try.
Uh-huh. This is absurdly delicious. I'm overflowing with power. If I keep eating, I might go back to my original form.
You'll do what now? That aside, this is certainly piquant. The meat is thinly sliced but wonderfully firm, and it's just fatty enough. The savory flavors of the broth and sauce help to refine the meat into something else entirely. This is truly magnificent.
My gosh, I never thought I'd hear Marquise Ballard say something like that. Shabu shabu, eh? I've had it once with Master. No fair, I want to try. So how long are we gonna have to stand here and watch these jerks pig out? I'm at my limit. Yeah, my stomach's been growling for ages now. Okay, judges, I think you've had enough. Now it's our turn. Hey, you can't just... Come on down. Even accounting for the banquet, I have more than enough meat to go around, and I for one would love to try the other dishes as well. I say we open a taste testing to everyone. Agreed, we all deserve to have some fun. I like that idea. Alright, we better roll up our sleeves and get some more food cooking.
But my privilege, I need to get more of this meat before it's all...
Hee hee, not so fast, Grand Uncle. I'll be taking that, thanks. And so the review panel came to an end without incident, and all the dishes presented passed through the process. In lieu of the panel wrapping up, the gang held a taste testing event for everyone to enjoy. Looks like nobody noticed, but I mixed powdered caterpillar fungus into the shabu shabu sauce. I kind of expected you'd do something like that. Looks like folks can handle that kind of flavor with no problem. That means I can use this dish as a foothold to keep secretly inducing more specialty ingredients into their lives. And then everyone will deepen their understanding of the gourmet world I live in. Wahaha, the future looks bright indeed. Just, take it easy, okay? Yay! 1 to go. I got shabu shabu. And the items Freddy got. Somehow. Lots of character updates.
Rendering browsing interface.
Final one. Unlimited blade crafts. It's only the last one for now, though. I'm sure there's gonna be many more after this one. Eventually. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh no, a tournament? Oh boy. Unlimited blade crafts. Look at all the peoples here. I was looking forward to this, but everyone seems so intense. Indeed, I hate to see how they look in an unfriendly competition. We're way out of our league, well, save for our resident Divine Blade. Please, Patrick, that's just a title. I still have a long way to go. Listen, this event will be team-based to keep it from taking up too much of the newlyweds' time. If we work together, we might have a real shot. Especially with you here, Duvalie. Who would have thought you'd stick around for this? You surprised me, Swarzer. To assume a contest of strength would not interest the leader of the Stahlritter. I may not be currently working with the society, and I may feel out of place at wedding ceremonies, but social discomfort is a small price to pay for the chance to own my skills against such formidable warriors. Of course, a most noble sacrifice. You're really not joining in, Kurt? Was gonna ask Laura here the same thing. You don't get a chance like this every day. It would be lying if I claimed I wasn't surely tempted. All of the combatants are legends in their own right. But that's why I determined the real learning opportunity would be studying such legends from the sidelines. Hey, Hellfire Skyrim! What's up? How are you doing? You are... Oh, you gotta ask again later. And I figured this was better off a fight between masters, though I do intend on observing every detail until their techniques are burned into my soul and retinas alike. You dorks are all treating this thing like housework, or like homework, huh? The only way to fully know someone is to see how they handle themselves physically. We should watch with care, especially our dear instructor. I do wish I could have rooted for my father or brother, but oh well. I have to depart already, correct? Yes, all military personnel have had their hands full, rebuilding the chain of command and such post-war business. There are also rumors of some kind of movement on the Imperial Army front. General Craig and Uncle Zex will also be returning to work as soon as this competition is crowned a victor. I see. I heard some things as well. Oh yeah? Come on, spill the beans. You're doing fine? Awesome. You keep on doing fine. Well, I can hardly believe my little joke has been made real overnight. I'm ever so excited. The war may have ended, but it brought such hardships in its wake. A respite such as this is sincerely appreciated. Mother! Indeed. Oliver did his utmost to throw this together to gift everyone a break. We owe it to him to enjoy ourselves. Hey, of course. I'm sure everyone will give it their very best. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, I'd like to ask all participants to choose a partner for their battles ahead. I encourage you all to think not of tactics or strength, but entertainment. I want to see some exciting pairings. He certainly knows how to pump up the crowd. I thought to join forces with you to see how far you've come, Major General Bardias. But I think pairing up with someone else would be more interesting. Sure the temptation of facing me in combat has nothing to do with it. What's your assessment, Lieutenant General? In terms of spectacle, aligning with a master of 104 military combat like yourself would work well. But I wonder who's going through their heads over there. What a sight! 2 divine blades and radiant blade master. Everyone's eager to see who each of you will choose as a partner, myself included. Really, I'm curious about your choice, Stormwatcher. What about you, Cassius? Care to share your plans with a fellow disciple? I may no longer wield a sword, but pairing up with any of you still feels a bit overkill, doesn't it? As for me, it would be a pleasure to partner with the Divine Blade of Wind. If you're sure, then I certainly wouldn't mind that either. I've heard the 2 of you have a history, something about a historical match at the behest of Lieutenant General Bright. Knowing that, I think it would be quite the thrill to see you now fight as allies. It's settled then. Very well, I still have much to learn, but may our partnership bear fruit. I feel the very same. Now then. Lieutenant General Vander, we certainly go back a long way, don't we? That we do. The first I heard your name was during none other than the 100 Days War, Cassius Bright, and once I heard it, I could not escape it, not even after you became a bracer. You led me to taste bitter defeat time and time again. Flattering words, I'll give you that, but we both know your tactics got me quite a few times. We've each had our fill of bitter defeat. I've been wanting to wash the taste out over drinks with you for some time. Is that so? In that case? Cheers, let's show them what we're made of. Wait, Dad's teaming up with Lieutenant General Vander? Well, what do you know? I suppose that's water under the bridge. So, Major General, what say we pair up? It'll be my honor to fight beside the Black Whirlwind. I too would be honored to share the battlefield with Craig the Red. Well, Golden Rock Sasha, shall we fight side by side once again? You read my mind. Let's do it. That means... Is this allowed? I'd already accepted my defeat at the moment they chose to participate, but for all of them to pair up with one another, have they no decency? Or our last hope, Reen. Honestly, I don't think I'll make it very far. I could do without the false modesty, Mr. New Divine Blade. I told you, it's just a title. I'd feel more confident if Inez or Enya were with me, but I still have no intention of backing down. A gap in fighting prowess. This fest does not good entertainment make. Your Highness, the world of combat is one built on experience. Why don't we allow the 20-year-old to compete in groups of 4? Interesting. Yes, I recall they did that in Liberal as well. What a thrilling proposal. If no one has any objections, we will proceed with this exciting alteration. 4 against 2, huh? Wanted to challenge them to a fair fight, but defeating masters like them on a 2-on-2 fight is a pipe dream at this stage. And right now... In any case, I can't wait the chance to spar with them. Fine by me. It wounds my pride, but I suppose it must be done. Of course I have no objections. However, would I be allowed to team up with people outside of this group? You and I are rivals, Reen. Why miss the opportunity to cross blades? You may have bested me as mere students, but I've come a long way in recent years. Patrick, you're right. Okay then, let's both give it our all. Then why don't you and I team up, Patrick, for old time's sake? Certainly. Then Celestin and Vincent will make 4. Duvalie, would you want to be on the same team? If you like. We fought side by side during the war, so we should work well together easily enough. I appreciate it. And we just have to decide who our other teammates are going to be. I intended to stay an observer, but I shall lend you my blade if you need it. Likewise, with you and Duvalie on the team, we might be able to put up a good fight. I can help too. Pick whoever you want, no hard feelings. Aw, wish I could help, but I'm out without Lammy. Not to worry, Klaus Soleus and I will fight enough for the 4 of us. Hey Reen, we're down to help too. Don't forget about us. If you need our help, feel free to just say so. So many great options to choose from, eh? We're spoiled for choice, yes. I'll let you decide who would be best suit us. Be quick about it. Oh, who to choose, who to choose. We need the power of epic Laura here. And of course, Tita. 'Cause Tita's the best. Now we just gotta remove Duvalie. I mean, once all teams in the competition were set, a swift lottery was drawn resulting in the following brackets. Oh boy. This is something else. Heck of a bracket. Yet we have nothing to fear with our current team. Indeed, all that's left is to go full steam ahead. That means we'll have to get to the finals if we want to go against Schwarzer's team. Getting to that point will prove to be quite a challenge, I'm sure. And we have naught but to give it our very best. We've known each other for a long time now, Reen, but I think it's time we settle this once and for all. If you truly are the one who can make Elise happy, let to prove it with your sword. Patrick, you're on. Now then, it appears our warriors are ready to go. Time to start our first match. Oh boy. Very well, let's get started, shall we? You may still be young, but we will not hold back. The Black Whirlwind, a man who could fend off McBurn's flames, and Craig the Red, Lieutenant General of the 4th Armored Division. Fearing fearsome opponents we'll have to face in our first match. We'll have to go all out. Look at everyone's swords and Tita's gun. Let the battle begin.
You won't be breaking through us so easily. Feel the might of Imperial generals. I'm just getting warmed up. Let's go.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Here I go.
I'm just warmed up or whatever.
Right. I can do it.
Ow! Aww. All right.
Duty calls.
We're fine. We're fine.
My turn.
I advise you brace yourself.
Oh boy.
Now, I'll follow up.
Boom!
It's my turn.
Keep taking out this guy. we can take out one person, I'll be very happy.
Very well.
Alright, Duvalie. Here you go. Enjoy.
Well then, shall we?
Think I can win this tournament, guys? Can I do it?
Some caliber!
Oh, you put up a good fight.
I can do it.
Yes, you can.
It's my turn. Now!
Let's go.
Let's do damage up.
Triumph! Avalon Heart! Let's go. Off balance!
I'll follow up.
Howling winds, 8.
Uh-oh.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh,
8.
8 leaves. Breaking dawn! I knew you had it in you.
Well, there goes one.
Grown admirably.
I can do it.
You grown admirably.
Ready or not?
Was that all I could muster?
Yep, goodbye. Tita wins.
Some incredible data out of that battle.
Tita's the real winner, guys. And that's a wrap. Team Sworzer and Swift win. So that's how it is. You've grown quite strong, young ones. I sure wasn't expecting us to lose in the very first round. It appears we're getting rusty in our exercises. We've only made it this far due to certain handicaps, I assure you. It was an honor to witness the prowess of the Empire's generals, however. We may have lost, but I'm happy to see how far you've come. Needless to say, you'll find yourselves against far stronger foes in the future. Victory requires ambition. You'll have to go above and beyond if you want power that defeats the likes of them. Don't lose your way. I won't. Thank you for your kind words. I shall continue to stay the course. And that's a wrap. Team Bright and Vander win. To think we'd lose in the first round. How shameful. After I taunted Reen like that too. My apologies, Master Patrick. I'm afraid my aid wasn't of much use. We had fierce opponents, but it's clear we would have struggled even against lesser enemies. We really would have. Now, no need to be so humble. Indeed, your court fencing is quite polished and your teamwork is sound. The dignity you conduct yourself with as a noble youth of the Empire was truly something to behold. Patrick's team was pretty tough, but I guess that wasn't enough. Lieutenant General Cassius Bright and Zex Vander, they really are the very definition of unstoppable. They're undoubtedly the very best of this competition. I'll love to see what they can do firsthand. But frankly, we're in no position to worry about anyone or anything other than our next opponent. Which is these two lovely ladies. At last our time to shine. Are you prepared, Swift? My lord has acknowledged your strength, Golden Rakshasa. I am ready as I can be. Here stands the Vander School's Stormwatcher. As a student of the 8 Leaves, it will be my pleasure to fight you. Let the battle begin.
I, the Stormwatcher, challenge you. Taste the blade of the Golden Rakshasa.
Yeah. Golden Rakshasa. Man. Guess we can just do this, I guess, huh? Will it help? I don't know.
Arcus, activate!
Ow!
Unforgivable.
Good. Laura's all ready to go.
Yeah.
My turn.
Chrono Drive. Little bit faster now.
Yeah.
Forte again.
Thank you.
Auto charge.
It's my turn.
Laura's at max, right? Let's have Laura do her big move.
Behold, the soul of an Arcade! Ready! Radiant Phoenix Blade! Now comes the real challenge.
Oh dear.
I'm up.
Oh dear, guys. I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Now.
Very well.
Maybe?
Ah.
Maybe? Yay! One's gone.
Work.
One's gone, one's gonna kill me.
I'll go.
I'm only just getting started.
Very well.
Let's go. Eternally flowing.
Here I go.
Oh yeah, she tough.
I'll go. Okay, here I
Two very lucky things there.
go. Orbital compression at 40%.
Two lucky big moves. 0 crafts.
Gotta keep it going. 120%. I'll make it impulse. Fire! My duty calls.
Have a little bit more to go.
I'll handle this.
Alright, a lot bit more to go. But we'll get there.
It's my turn. It's down.
Splendidly done.
There we go. Lovely.
I suppose you've improved. Some, I guess.
Thank you, but you can just be nice without all the backtracking, you know.
I know. Be nice.
Nice. That'll do it.
Diligence is its own reward.
I must continue to train.
I got a little stronger.
Heart straight too. Wow, she can learn a new move now. And that's a wrap. Team Schwarzer and Swift win. Well done, everyone. You weren't giving this your all, were you? Well, I just prioritized working as a 2-woman cell. Besides, it's not as though your team gave it everything it had. Lady Aurier, the way you've merged the Vander style with your Eastern Naginata was masterful. And Principal Le Guin, I knew nothing less would come from a master of both the Arcide and Vander styles of combat. You blended those two styles together to make a whole new way of fighting. That's no simple feat. I can't help but have an immense respect for the both of you. Heh, you say that, but as a divine blade, the concept isn't foreign to you. If I recall, each of the 8 leaves forms is quite different from one another, yes? I've also heard that one needs to have a strong foundation of all the forms if one is to begin the path going toward mastery. The 7th form, Void, is supposedly the most difficult one to grasp, and you have well and truly grasped it like no other. However, if you aspire to even greater strength, the road ahead of you will be a very difficult one. It's just as you said, I have come this far, but I'm still just parroting my master, Schwarzer. If that's the case, then perhaps my skill is also an imitation of my lord's. I must use this opportunity to figure out how I can continue to improve. General Le Guin, isn't it amazing how brilliant and bright the young ones are? It is. They're like gleaming treasure troves of potential, but as of now, they still need a bit of polish. Schwarzer, you know what must be done, so I'll spare you my dirt discretion. Duvalie the Swift? Yes? Your swordsmanship has improved tremendously since the war. If you aim for even greater heights, then I must ask you again, do you wish to train under me? For the last time I must decline. How could anyone possibly train under someone as terrifically strong as you? Doing some recruitment, huh, Aurelia? I better pick up the pace myself. And with your level of skill, the Vander School will gladly welcome you. Have you both forgotten that I'm a member of the society? Ha ha ha. That's it. Team Arcene and McLean win. Victory is ours then. Oh, Cassius and the other guy lost. Phew, we did it. A triumphant victory indeed. Reading each other's movements and trading blows, in the end, it was your flurry of attacks that made the difference. Huh, that would probably explain why I'm the most exhausted one here. It almost looks like I'm the one that got defeated here. But you know, Cassius, had you used a sword against me, I'm not sure I would have been able to hold you back. It's been over a decade since I last held a sword. I've long since been surpassed. At the end there, it felt like time had completely stopped. Maybe the battle would have ended differently if I was as focused as the rest of you. Please, the only reason the match was competitive in the first place was due to your precise offense. And you know, losing after giving everything you've got in a battle still feels pretty good. I agree with you there. I'm glad I was finally able to fight at your side, Lieutenant General Bright. Likewise, my friend. Looks like Arios and Viscount Arcene were the winners over there. It appears they had an incredible battle. Even with just one arm, the Empire's greatest is no joke. Even the one-eyed and divine blade couldn't defeat him. Nevertheless, I can't believe we were given the honor of bearing such witness to such legendary battles. What fun this is turning out to be. Haha, it's an honor. But this means our opponents in the finals are... Before we get to that, could you hold on for a moment, Your Highness? I can't watch everyone have these amazing battles and then continue to stand idly by. I can't help but hearken back to competing in Libero's own martial arts competition. What say you to a very special match against me? But we're battling... Okay. I'm sorry to have you tag along with me on a whim, Tovel. You as well, Elfin. I asked you lend me your skills for just the one battle. Don't feel the need to apologize, Your Highness. It would be nice if I could have my dear sister Sherazard participate in these battles as well. You're not the only one who thinks that would be nice. I suppose for now I can just get a front row seat to my hubby's heroic figure. Heh, well, now I really can't afford to embarrass myself. I'm not sure how well I'll be able to provide support. I'll do my best not to slow either of you down. Don't worry, Princess, I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. Tee-hee, if you're that concerned, then perhaps I will lend a hand. Who's that? Oh, snap. Roselia? My relationship with the Arner family goes back quite some time, and besides, watching is far too boring. That is reason enough for me to roll up my sleeves and show you what I can do. I can't have this fabric getting dirty. Heh, so we're receiving aid from the Witch of the Witches herself. Wonderful. She'll be a huge help, yeah, but... Wait, Rose, what are you thinking? You'll eclipse all the other fighters, and when did you even get here? There's no way she's in her 20s. She's probably creeping up on her 80s, 800s. Good thing she still looks like a brat. What is grandmother thinking? Don't mind the details. Competitions like this are always more interesting with a wild card like her. And it's not like Reen and the others are worried, right? Yeah, both our other opponents are well-versed arts users, so this will be a great chance to test her skills. Never expected the Elders of the Witches to join the fray. This ought to make for a good challenge. And to top it all, we're also facing the Zero Artisan and the Debaucherous Prince. What a treat. It's time for a little payback after you nosied yourself into my way at the Infernal Castle. Oh my. Oh man, I forgot all about that. If I remember correctly, you were with the Phantom Thief that day. No matter, prepare yourselves for battle. As a fellow Thorzen alumnus, I don't plan on going down without a fight. Likewise. Well then, let's make this a battle for the ages. I'll give it my all too. Now, let the battle begin.
I'm ready when you are.
I'll honor you with my very best.
Nor will I. Come at us with all you have.
Leave this all to me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. Oof.
Let's go. Arcus activate.
Get a little bit tough here. That's fine.
I'll handle this.
Heat up! No, Forte! Get ourselves a little bit stronger. Ah, you missed.
Yeah.
You missed, you idiot.
If you need me.
There you go.
Try. Here I go.
Let's go.
Well, Reen's at maximum health, so... or maximum CP. So let's just do it, see what happens.
Eternally flow.
A bit early for the finale, don't you think?
Here's where it starts to smoke.
I expected nothing less from you. I'm rather worked up. If you need me.
And we sure do. Let me tell ya.
I'm gonna get ya! Here's our chance!
An elbow!
Luck.
Oh, there goes one.
Time to show off!
Sheesh. She's getting enhanced too.
Let's go.
The little princess is getting enhanced, guys.
Hey, wow. Y'all are me impressed.
She's enhanced.
Very well.
Her enhanced is not good. 90.
I'm utterly spent. My duty calls.
And goodbye.
Perhaps my age is catching up. You were never a match for me.
Nice. That'll do it.
Diligence is its
I must continue to train.
Okay, that's done. That's it. Reen and Duvali's team wins. Haha, you blew us out of the water there. I expected nothing less. Please, Your Highness, with your flawless aim and the waves of arts attacks from all four of you, we made one wrong move we would have lost. It pains me to say this, but Reen's right. The Zero Artisan and two of Arnor blood. The prince I knew was strong, but the princess was impressive in her own right. The witch was never going to be much competition, though. Haha, it means a lot to hear you say that. My efforts paid off. Well, Schwarzer, it astonished me greatly how much you and your fellow companions have grown. I suppose we won't be taking home the delectable grand prize then. What are you talking about? I heard that the ultimate champion would receive masses of cakes made by the royal family's bakers. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. What? But Vita told me. You cursed prodigal child. You fooled me. Vita, I'm more concerned that you fell for it. Come now, it livened up the mood and served as some good old pre-match entertainment, didn't it? You're not wrong. I'm glad I got a chance to feel how far you've come myself, Reen. At this rate, the finals are set to be a true spectacle to behold. Well, you're going to have to look inside yourself for that. Now that the great twilight has come and gone, it's up to you to figure out what you do with that. Reen, geez, you're such a handful. I should have known it was that. I get the feeling about how you view that power of yours. I'm expecting great things from you, Reen, in the next match and beyond. Thank you. Now we just need a little rest and it's on to the finals. We'll heal you guys up, okay? Consider it thank you and an apology for throwing this extra match on you. I know, right? Gonna take long to recover. It was time for the finals. Here we go. Reen, you've done well to come this far. You too, Laura. I'm thrilled to see how much stronger you've become. It's all thanks to my comrades. My apologies, but I have no intention of losing, not even to you, Father. Reen, I know we only just met at the wedding yesterday,
but Master Kafai has long spoken of you. You're his last direct disciple, the one who completed 8 leaves in the truest sense. I'm aware that Master has entrusted me with that position. I mean no disrespect, but even now I have my doubts. We all have doubts, we all feel lost. Until recently, even I was plagued by uncertainty. Arios. That said, I'm glad we get to share the stage like this, but there's one thing I can't help but wonder. How long do you intend on keeping that power of yours to yourself? Well, that question did cross my mind when we fought as well. Likewise, it perplexes me since our very first battle. I believe it's called Spirit Unification. I'd assume that once the cause of the Empire's curse was gone and that it would vanish as well, but that doesn't appear to be the case. That's right. The ogre seed within me that served as a sacrifice has disappeared, and yet the power it amassed is something else entirely. Using the void breathing technique that my master taught me, I can call forth its power at will. There isn't a guarantee you won't lose yourself again in the process, however. That's why you can't bring yourself to use it. Am I correct in that assumption? You are. If that were to happen and I ended up hurting someone I cared about died... I see. You really are a handful, aren't you? Compose yourself, Rune Schwarzer. Duvali? I need you to remember in what you saw in your battles long ago, when your ogre powers reached their peak and even your hair and eye color changed. You were the most dangerous you'd ever been, but did any of your friends flee from you in fear? No, if anything, they stayed with me to keep me in check when I needed them most. And no matter what happened, they fought by my side. Don't use them as an excuse. Whether you use your power or not is entirely up to you. You've been freed from that curse, now you just have a new challenge to overcome. How you do that is something not only you, but those who fought by your side must work out. Just like how Inez, Enya, and my lord faced me head-on after I diverged from the Stall Ritter. Oh. Still, this is you we're talking about. You're probably not used to this sort of thing yet. But listen, as long as you're alone, you'll never reach the heights you seek. Now I've inherited my lord's spirit. I train every day and night with Inez and Enya. If you keep dragging your feet, you'll soon get left behind. Yeah, I can't afford to let that happen. Thank you, Duvali. They don't need to thank me. I've done nothing to deserve it. Heh. Looks as though the advice from your fellow pupil was unnecessary. Duvali sure is keeping a close eye on Reen. Could it be she wants to keep up with her? Stop twisting my words. I just need Schwarzer to stay strong so that I have a worthy rival. Don't worry, feel the same way. Both of you give that all so someday we can reach her. I don't need you to tell me that. Whew, I'm getting out of breath, guys. There's a lot of reading in this stream today. Power to yourself in front of Sir Victor, and doesn't seem wise. That's enough dawdling. That's what I say. Enough dawdling. Let's fight already.
Taste the very essence of the 8-leaf second form.
We're ready to accept your challenge.
Schwarzer, this is the best chance we have of showing them what we can do.
Don't worry, I'm right behind you. I'm here to provide backup.
And begin.
Final battle.
Cannot hope to win against my blade. Then it's time you've seen my resolve.
Spirit Unification. That's the big move, right? Awaken one's dormant power. Let's get this up and going. Impassion, and it cost me 0 monies or whatever.
Let's go.
Let's get a little bit tougher.
I'll go.
Let's get a little bit tougher.
Commence strike.
Let's go.
What else?
Now.
Ow!
Very well.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
Right. I'll go.
Oh man, he gets it? That's not fair. Ah, you missed.
I'll handle this.
My duty calls.
I'm up.
Alright, it's time.
Triumph! Avalon Heart!
Let's go.
I wonder if I have any, no, it doesn't look like it. I was hoping I would have a thing. A thing, guys, a thing.
Spirit unification!
Oh, spirit unification. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fierce, 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 fierce. Let's do true breaking fierce.
Eternally floodline. Forms emptiness.
Is it just the same move? Darn.
We are far from finished. This is far from finished.
Tita, end it.
Okay, here I go.
We all know you're the real hero here. The real main character.
Orbital compression at 40%. 80%. Gotta keep it going. 120%. I'll make it impulse. Fire!
Most impressive.
You said it at the same time.
I got some incredible data out of that battle.
I won. I'm the winner.
Nice.
Diligence is its...
I must continue to train.
I got a little stronger.
Trails to Tita. Legend of Tita. This match is over. Renan Duvali's team wins! Haha. We did it? Yeah, just barely. So this is the true power of Void. I'm glad I could see it up close and personal. Truly a battle worthy of the title Divine Blade. And swift your swordplay held mysterious complexities that Arcede's style doesn't. Well, it's the style my lord taught me, so naturally it would. I'm honored. It was an absolute privilege to bear witness to the Arcede style in the second form. I also learned much from this battle. And then there was your spirit unification. Looks like you managed to use it without losing yourself. But it looks like you still haven't drawn everything from it that you can. Very observant, Arios, that's correct. It's true that there's another state to spirit unification. I've actually managed it once before. It doesn't appear to be something I can just use at will, though. I've always, taking the long route, aren't I? Everyone does at one point or another. It's fine to pause from time to time and look at where you are, as long as you don't freeze in place. Not that I'm in any position to talk. I'm sure Master Kafai would say the same thing. Haha, you're right, Arios. That does sound like something he'd say. Master Kafai, it hasn't been seen since the last war. Have to make progress as a Divine Blade before we next meet. As far as my power is concerned, I'm going to find a good opportunity to talk to my friends about it. Thank you so much, Arios and Viscount Arcede, and you too, Duvali. I already told you that I haven't done anything. Walk the path you believe in. At the end of the road should be the perfected form of the sword you wish to wield. Hope that we can all reach the heights that we strive for. Absolutely, of course. Came to an end. Against all odds. Against the odds. No prize or reward. Not long after. Whew. Do you plan to rejoin the society? To be quite honest, I haven't decided yet. I like to hear the Grandmaster's thoughts straight from the horse's mouth before I do anything. I too am curious about the situation with McBurn. Considering the circumstances, the question of my future can wait a little longer. But make no mistake, my pride for my lord will never falter, and I will always be the head knight of the Stahlritter. Though she may no longer walk among us, as long as I draw breath, I will carry her will. And as an Aeneas, feel much the same of that, I have no doubt. Given that, I'd wager there's a rather good chance I'll remain in the society. I see. Regardless, during her time in its ranks, my lady never betrayed her principles. I have sworn to follow her path. Enforcers are generally allowed to do as they please. I can't foresee that being a problem. And as an Aeneas may disprove, but I will follow the path I believe in all the same. I will let nothing and no one take that away from me. As such, if we have reason to fight side by side again, I would have no qualms about doing so. Heh, I gotcha. I will use any and all means available to strengthen the swordship bestowed upon me by my lady, even if I must endure passing humiliation. Perhaps even learning from Lady Le Guin may one day prove beneficial. Well, damn, never expected to hear those words out of you. You do not understand my resolve, Schwarzer, and naturally, I cannot permit you to simply remain idle either. Of course, even if our paths diverge, this doesn't change the fact that we are kindred spirits who have fought side by side. Dedication to the sword has always been downright staggering, but I've got no intention of being bested by it. You really cannot help yourself, can you? How can you say something like that with a straight face? I'll never understand. Still, I'm glad your resolve is unshakable. Now that I've acknowledged your skills, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let us test our skills against one another again in a duel one day. This is a promise between swordsmen. I trust you'll honor it?
I didn't realize you thought that much of me. But yeah, you're on.
Yay! And I think that's it, guys. The final mini chapter is done. Hey, Yuki! What's up? How you doing? Welcome to another stream. Oh my gosh, I did so much reading today, Yuki. My mouth is dry and chapped and all that stuff. I will definitely be participating in a very big drink today when the stream is over. But yeah, how are you, Yuki? It's good to see you today. Hope all is well.
Sporting Stone activated.
I can do this super quick. I'm gonna fail it. You're doing okay. You missed a lot of because you watched your Japanese friend stream. It's fine.
It's time to play. If you dare.
It's all good, my friend. It's good to see ya.
Sporting Stone activated.
Let's give this one a shot. If there's a lot of dialogue, I think I'm gonna skip it, by the way. I am pooped. Yeah, I'm tired. Sorry. Hi, Mint. How you doing? Whoa, new thing. Oh my gosh, wow. Excuse me. My gosh. Stage 2. Do normal, I guess. I gotta remember how to play this game.
Boot process complete. How's the tier?
It feels great. I can't wait to put it through its paces and see just how far I can push it.
That's exactly what I like to hear.
Cool. Okay, these controls don't make sense anymore. I think I'm good on this minigame from now on. Sorry. Made great progress. When it comes to the side stuff, definitely made good progress. I'll do Magical Alyssa another day. Well, if that's the end of all that stuff.
Central core activated.
Anything new here? Probably not. Yeah. But I am pooped. I read 3 entire stories. Yuki-en. Or no, 4. 4 entire side stories. And my mouth is very tired. But hey, next time I play this game, it'll be time for the big time. The big, epic, big time. Oh, thanks. Oy. Okay, there's a wasp outside my room. Okay, wow. Yeah, it was a lot. Got me mouth all tired. Big battle, here we come. Not today, sadly, but next time. The assault on the big area is around. Oh, hey guys, it's good to see you all. Same to you. Going around getting ready for the operation, exchanging information. That's right. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm really worn out of all of this reading. I'm sure they're saying very important things. But oof, I am out of breath, guys. Reading any more dialogue would drive me crazy! Wow. Look at Orcus Tower. Isn't this place gigantic or what? But yeah, we're going to the tower. We're gonna see what's the deal with Lapis here. Lapis is really like a big part of this. Good job. Thanks. And I wonder if there's gonna be even more. Cause we only got halfway through the 4th stratum. We didn't get to the 5th one. Or maybe the 4th one's the last one, and I did see them all. I don't know. Guess we'll see, huh? Let me in. Let me in! Let me in! I'm not gonna play for too much longer, sadly. I got stuffs to do. Who the heck is in here? 2 random people? I should have known. What are you gonna do today, Yuki-an? Anything good and epic and awesome? Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. No. I want to shop. Soleil ice cream. Sure. Hey, little doll shit are not allowed in the casino. Little dolls are not allowed to gamble, don't you know? Ugh, unbelievable. He was doing the laundry today, and that's about it. Pretty normal day. Sounds good. Sounds like a good time. Pecky coin, or no, Mishi coin rather. Mishi coin. Pecky plushie, emergency puppet, power droplet. RBP restores all HP and EP. EP. Power maximum strength by 1. I can buy that much if I want to. That's a lot of Mira. Alright, let's go to other places real quick. Alright, anyone I know here? A couple of people from here. Oh, look! Ren is meeting with their family. And Estelle and Joshua too are here too. Hey guys, how are you holding up? We're still alright, so you 3 met up with Sophia. We just happened to bump into each other on the way back from taking care of wanted monsters on the highway. We were just on our way to help with the food bank preparation at the Belheim. We had just talked about Estelle and Joshua over dinner the last time we went out to eat with Ren. Not a happy accident that we would run into each other again so soon. Sure is, honestly. I wish the timing were a little better so we could hang out. You mean you're not gonna come wait with us at the Belheim? Wanted to do something to thank Ren for saving me and being my friend. That's awfully sweet, but I don't recall ever saving you. But you know that's not true. Plus Papa said you saved him too. What am I going to do with you? Aw, you guys are even closer than I thought. Would it be alright if we dropped by after our big mission is complete? Squeeze in a small visit as we do our rounds. That we can do. You always were a softie, Joshua. We'll be waiting for you to come home safely. Be careful, and good luck. Ran 2. Hey, junior special support peoples. Alright, bye. General store. Look at the general store, guys. How you doing? Hey, look at these people. Oh, I got something. Very nice, thank you. Crossbell Times. Oh, completely filled the book section of the notebook. Ooh. I like getting random little achievements in this game. Feels good, mate. Feels good. Anyone in here? Hey, maybe Mr. Grimwood is here. He is. Oh, it's you guys. Glad you could make it. Long time since I saw many of you Lapis and her friends. Over 2 years. Wanted to visit you. Guess it is happening now, as am I. Examine the citizens' body language. They're doing their best. Many of them are scared deep down. Yeah, I believe as well. Overcome things and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm sure they say something cool and amazing. Like I said, I'm just really worn out. Bakery. Think we're finally done with our cleanup work. Well done, Oscar and Bennett. That was quite the firefight we had outside the bakery. Open for business, right, Bennett? Certainly been long enough. Matter of time before a brief calm. What do you mean? Can't survive without the Supreme Leader. So close. Baron Bennett. Blah 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 blah. Not Bennett too. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, sorry, I'm out of it. Oh, reach the rooftop when ready. I just remembered that's what we gotta do. We gotta go to the rooftop. Do you know where the rooftop is, guys? It's on the rooftop. Silly. Anyone, in these in these rooms? Never know. Aha. Hey, it's you now. Oh, and she brought the peoples over. Hey, how you doing? Alright, bye. But I want to go to the bottom floor, though. But I want to go to the 4th floor, though. God. What's over here? Oh, special support section. The SSS area. Oh, it's our house. Our house. In the middle of our house. Our house.
The citizens are relatively calm for being so close to a large, dangerous weapon.
It was like that with the Azure Tree, and the days leading up to the last war, too. I think they just get that it's better to focus on how they can help rather than panic.
Humans are strong in the most unexpected ways.
You said it.
Look at this little group of animal gathering here. Cope, Zite, Zio, and Cerebus. Hey, it's Zite and Cope. Who are your new furry and feathered friends? This is incredible. The mere sight of this scene is warm and fuzzy enough to make my heart melt. Meow. Greetings. These creatures wish to watch over your heroics. They were drawn to one another and became comrades. Though in the case of the one named Cerebus, he's here because his master told him to spread word about their store. Woof woof! You don't say. They've always got you doing the weirdest jobs, huh, boy? Scree scree! That's Gaius' partner Zio. Is he trying to tell us something? This one in particular is quite sharp indeed. There is a fair wind blowing. A fair wind? Maybe Gaius would know. Fear not. You will understand when the time comes. I want to know how to talk to animals too. Let me join. Me too. I've always wanted to have a conversation with Cope. Can you dumbasses hear yourselves? We're in deep shit and you want to shoot the breeze with some animals? Oh, come on. They're more than just animals. They're our friends and allies too, you know. Well said. They may not be human, but they see themselves as your compatriots. Nevertheless, I myself was never meant to align with the interests of humans. Circumstances led me to becoming a police dog. Now it's my duty to stand with you all, to protect the land's future. Thanks for having our back, Sight. We won't let you down. Cool. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna save the game right on this roof with the group of animals. Thank you all for stopping by. Sorry if this took forever, but we're finally doing the big stuff next time. But yeah, you all take care, have a great day, and I'll be back tonight with more Story of Seasons. Bye-bye!